What's up everyone, it's VG Punk. We've been hyped for the true beginning of overdress era and it finally came, much like I did. Of course, you read the title, you saw the thumbnail, and you're seeing it right in front of you right here. We're doing a Zorga deck profile from the nation of Stoicheia. I'm gonna main this nation in overdress, so you're gonna have to expect to see a lot more of these and Magnolia in the near future. If you like what you see, please help me out by subscribing to the channel and give the video a like, okay? With that out of the way, let's get into this Zorga deck profile. Alright, let's start with the ride chain, okay? So, of course, as we all know, it's Zorga, Dark Black Tier Husk Dragon, Ranker Chain, and this one because it fit the aesthetic, and I don't have an extra copy of the cute cat looking thing. If you know, you should know what these card does already if you're looking up a Zorga deck profile. So starter, grade 1, grade 2, and the main guy. And of course, since Zorga is the main guy, you're gonna need more copy of him. So 3 more, because you're gonna need to hit that persona ride. And then that's the only grade 3 that I run. Going down the list, I run another copy of the Husk Dragon. Although you already have one in your... You should already have one in your ride deck. Another one wouldn't hurt since it is a 15k beater normally, which could help here and there. 3, Hendrina. I think, in my opinion, she's one of the reasons why this deck works so well because of her ability to take away the Soul Blast requirement for a lot of these order. Because I run a lot of those order that Soul Blast a lot, so she come in handy. The milling skill, it help as well, but you don't have to mill all the time because I did that and I almost deck out. So don't do that. Keep the size of your deck in mind when you play this deck, because while I was testing it, I run a good amount of draw trigger, and I find myself always about to deck out, so I have to be careful about that. And then another copy of Ranker Chain, 10k booster. Meh, it's alright. You could run the regular 10k booster, but this one, it fit better in the deck, and it's not an ugly ghost. And then the main MVP of Stoicheia, Adamantis, 4 copy, unplays, give something 5k. Stoicheia PG, the one from the actual booster, good. Moving on. 3 Ghost Chase, gives your Vanguard 5k to protect itself and then bounce something back to your hand. Most of the time I bounce, what is that thing called? Most of the time I bounce the Mantis back to my hand. If not, I probably have a PG on the field already, and I bounce that one. 1, Grief, Despair, and Rejection, my life. Just 1. It costs a counterblast, which is something you want to keep for Zorga. So just 1 is fine. And I got that thing as a holo, so it feel like it's a shame not to play it. 3 of the Cursed Soul Swarm in Agony. This is one of the big Soul Blasty stuff that you need. That's why Hendrina is in the deck. 3 Tearful Malice, resource. And 4 Spiritual Body Condensation, Really good card. So glad this is not a higher rarity. Also need Soul Blast, so Hendrina. Alright, that's all for the non-trigger stuff. Now we're moving on to trigger. One blessed favor. I always want to say blessed flavor because, you know, plant, food. Yes, it is an SP. One draw trigger, 2 front, 8 crit, and 4 heal. Oop, move this up one more. 4 heal. Yes, a lot of my cards look different. Even the trigger, I try to make it as different as possible because I like looking at different art. So at the moment, you only got 4 different orders to go. So this, and this. These 4. Any combination of these with Zorga skill, great. Hendrina, with these 2, good. Targets for Ghost Chase, Zorga, Adamantis, or your PG. Possibly even your trigger. If you call your trigger down, you can bounce it with Ghost Chase. Zorga, calling a different Zorga back from the drop zone. Bounce it back to your hand. Persona Ride next turn. Adamantis, bounce it back to hand. Call it again next turn. Plus 5k to something else. PG, self-explanatory. That's basically it for the Zorga deck profile. Thanks. Hope you have a nice day. Take care of yourself, and I'll be seeing you real soon, my love.